So how did we have a conversation before? How did you find?
I know
He
you
knows
from
you.
Occupy.
From where?
From
From-
Group
Occupy.
text function.
Okay,
work.
but we never had like a little.
Oh yeah, we
cheat.
did.
Oh, we did,
actually
really?
did. It was a long one.
Ah,
though,
so you don't
and
remember.
My political views are a little too strange for even you to like
then you pick out
upload
and
it.
you
That
make a
was
list.
also. I was talking
Because I
about
normally
Jesus.
uploaded everything. It's like
Yeah.
I was
I
sure.
think you did actually did, but I could
like
never
it.
find it. Nick, Reverend Nick.
Did you look the same back then? Or?
I've grown my hair in and out, shaved it off, wore a collar, didn't wear a collar.
Because I'm just trying to remember. Usually remember people I talk to.
You did interview me, but I just couldn't find anything. To be honest, I'm very hungry, so I'm going to eat now, so I can't really give you too much of an interview.
Are you gonna go to
I'm
one
ready.
of those corporate places like Starbucks, McDonald's,
Trying
or
to grapple
Burger
me,
King?
grapple me, yeah.
I mean, where are you gonna go? I see Men's Warehouse right behind us, another
I
corporation.
could never afford these
I mean, I'm
places.
sure you bought your jeans made by the corporation. Oh, umbrella made by a corporation.
Oh yeah.
The jacket made
I
by the
actually found
corporation.
this. I actually found the umbrella.
But still, it's made by a corporation.
Is what I told her.
Yes.
We all have our little hypocrisies. All corporations, they're oh, you're filming me. I'm not much of I'm camera shy,
I'm just checking.
you know.
It's
Oh,
okay.
okay, I'm a bit camera shy.
Uh-huh.
The thing is, we all have our things. Say hello to the camera.
Yes.
We all have our things. You collect Social Security, I'm sure, right? Or, well, no, sorry, I shouldn't. You pay
Are
into
you
Social
serious?
Security.
I see me collecting something. I work. I have business. I'm a capitalist. I'm happy with
I
it.
know, you have a bed store.
I give jobs to 7 people here,
Yeah.
8 including
I work
myself.
For a business.
I feed a lot of people in Brazil who make furniture for me.
Yes,
So
yeah,
you know.
Brazilian beds, I remember.
Yeah, Brazilian furniture. Okay.
Yeah, my mother's friend kind of sort of knows you. Sort of.
Really?
I think so. One of my mother's friends, because I showed her a video of you on
Really?
Fox News.
Oh.
She's like, oh, I kind of recognize it.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
How do you know I was on Fox News?
I saw your video. We did talk briefly, but I think you uploaded me, but I didn't see me on camera, so you know.
And what did you talk about? Do you remember?
Jesus and
Oh, you were the one who was impersonating Jesus?
no,
No.
I'd never impersonate Jesus.
Oh.
I'm a minister.
Because there was a guy that was dressed like Jesus, and I remember
There was
talking
a
to
guy
him.
dressed like Jesus. I remember that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna get much of an interview out of me since I'm hungry. But yeah, I guess I'm going to a corporate place, small business, but you know.
Uh-huh. So
it's still a corporation.
before you go over there, I mean, in a nutshell, you disagree with my views,
I do
like you
disagree.
stated. You
I
disagree with
consider
pretty much
myself
everything.
Progressive.
Okay.
Broad range.
So what's your agenda? I mean, generally
Agenda.
speaking, what's your agenda? I mean, you disagree with me. You disagree with. Does it mean that you fundamentally disagree with
No.
capitalism then? Because that's a fundamental disagreement, and it's an extremely important one. I mean, fundamental disagreement, not
Fundamental.
fundamental. So I mean,
What
are you
does the
fundamental?
capitalist system mean to you? That's the key question. That's what.
It's
that's
not
what-
my definition.
that's
It's
what
very
my-
simple. I mean, it's very simple. There are 2 words. Two
Yes.
words: profit
Profit
and private property.
and private property.
That's it. I mean, just in 2 words. Of course, it has a lot of intricacies, but fundamentally,
Fundamentally.
Profit
Fundamentally, we don't have
and-
capitalism.
fundamentally, we do have capitalism.
we don't. We have a crony capitalist system,
But
which is a worse system than
you
any-
just okay. Do you let's say own?
I own shoes.
Well, that's personal property. There's a difference. You do you work?
Yes.
May I ask you what
I do
kind
a
of
lot
company?
of things. I do a lot of things.
No, I mean, what
Small
kind
business.
of? Do you have your own business?
No.
But you work for a small business.
Yes.
Now, do you know the reason why you're employed by a small business? Like myself, I'm a small businessman.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, basically, because I have some sort of skill, in which.
Not just that. We're talking about 2 fundamentals.
Yeah.
The reason that you're employed by a small business, like the reason I can give jobs to 8 people here
Yeah.
and hundreds in Brazil, is
Yeah.
because of the second word, profit.
You know Brazil as
Profit.
a socialist president?
Well, yeah, Lula, I know, he's quasi-socialist. Rousseff now, I know, and
Rousseff, yeah.
and Brazilians are not happy with them at all. The economy isn't that great either. So, it's not that easy to do business with Brazil. We manage, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
So right there, when we talk about fundamentally, it seems like you would agree with me, right? That capitalism is the system that allows you to work. The small business...
Theoretically.
Practically. Well, practically, not theoretically. As you know, I did come from former
Yes,
USSR.
I know.
In USSR, we're talking about fundamentals again, right?
There was Diet Cola and Coke and
Fundamentally,
in the USSR.
No private property.
The awful system to compare
No
anything
private
to.
property, and no profit. Both were illegal. Everything
the
was.
government profited. The nomenclature profited.
They did not, and the thing that
The nomenclature
no, they
had
didn't.
everything.
No, they didn't, and here's why. Let me explain. And this is something that kind of eludes a lot of people. They think that if you're general secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, which is the highest position, that you are in a great position. All the doors are open for you, but most importantly, that you have the wealth. Guess what? You have none of it.
Well, when
As
the system
long,
went down,
no, not that.
they bought out everything.
No, that's not the point. The point is within the system, which has been in
Yeah.
existence for some 75 years.
Yeah.
As the system was in existence,
Yeah.
when you're in power,
True.
basically, you enjoy all the privileges, but none of it.
Khrushchev,
But none of it is yours. And you just brought up Khrushchev, rightly, because every single person, except of course Gorbachev and Khrushchev, they died in power.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Well,
he was overthrown.
So Khrushchev is the indication that when you're in power, you have everything. Once you leave power, you have nothing.
Well, here's
nothing.
what I'll actually say something different. I'll actually talk about I call it weather there.
The T-shirt?
Okay.
You're talking about this one. A friend of mine gave it to me.
We could disagree with that because I don't always feel like debating with you. We talked before, and